Hey guys, Casper here with quick thoughts of the day. 10 minutes of me just showing you what I've been, looking at, what I found interesting, and what my thoughts are. Meanwhile, I have silver and gold stocks video uploading. It's quite a long one, so I will do this recording meanwhile. Again, you can find it on the YouTube and Substack for members. There are two stocks that is looking really explosive here and could pop either way, up or down, of course, tomorrow during this week here. There's not a lot of room left in the triangle that we're watching. So really interesting to watch these two. And good. Um, yeah, I want to focus on the uranium here. Uranium here in just a little bit. Silver resilient. Again, yesterday that was a big scare for me. Right, this is not, I mean, this could have been this one going to at least 31. But we recovered insanely nicely during the US Open, which was strange to see. And now we're back here at the gates, really, waiting for that 33.2 to break. Really interesting here. And then, of course, overall, we have the bigger bull flag here, which is basically 6 months old, very long. But I think breaking here, we could be on the third attempt, then we could see the fourth. And that's when we go into the 40s, in my opinion, very quickly. Um, that's also why you can see here the ratio coming down a little bit. We're not completely puking. I think it's better on, you can see here, there's still some vibes with regarding to bull flag kind of scenario where you basically if you do that. So again, mixed feelings. But I can assure you, if we get that pop on silver, we are gonna come down from that. We haven't been backtesting, but let's see. Oil here, really strong still. The downtrend breakage, head and shoulders over here, head and shoulders here, double bottom. Again, really promising. And we are basically closing at the highest point since April. But we also have to acknowledge there are a ton of resistance coming in here at 65 to 66. We need to get back into the overall wedge pattern here. If we do, you have one of the biggest false breakdowns I've seen in quite a while, and then we are most likely gonna completely shoot up in oil. But again, until then, short term, fine, it looks constructive, but the long term stuff is still in control. So let's see. Good. Uranium. I'm getting a little bit of edgy vibes here. Again, we're having this very long. Rarely do you see a wedge like this, in my opinion. We basically are just keep grinding within that, and very shortly, we're either gonna rocket massively here out of a wedge from the bottom. Again, not seen often, or we get the pullback that we've been waiting for. Um, Again, this type of price action, again, you rarely see it in my view here. You rarely get such price action. So um, again, a little bit edgy here on uranium. URNM is in a channel to the upside. I like that more compared to a wedge, but it is also coming into some resistance here, roughly around 40. We have some resistance and the red one here. So, but overall, still very strong price action, especially for the tech. Again, SMR, Oklo, what have we? ASP, flat for the day. Mm, Lightbridge up 3%. Again, we just hit triangle high here and we're pulling back as expected at 12. And that was our initial target when we broke 8. We had 12, the triangle high, as the target. So interesting here. LEU, yeah. Also, I think that's a top here. I'm very confident in that this is a local top, and we look now going into the to the pullback here. What else do we have here? Silver and the ETFs flat. However, yeah, I had one thing in mind here that I want to mention. Yeah, it's the crypto. Remember, as long as crypto is doing well, the overall markets cannot tank. It's impossible, basically. It is just leverage tech, and XLM, I think, is one of the best looking that there is. It looks incredible. Huge back test here with the pivot high there. Bull flagging, everything looks really constructive for XLM. And we are green across the board, basically. How did the QQ up? The QQ is up again here today, really strong, leaving that rising wedge to the upside. So really, really strong price action. And I do believe now that we're going to see a tag here close to all-time highs at roughly 530, maybe 540. So yeah, again, how many people are still short? Could we get a massive short squeeze here? I don't know, really. This type of price action is difficult to, for me at least, to really, have a good view at. But yeah, copper and copper here, yeah, copper north of 4.8. That's when we're gonna boom do that in copper. Looks really, really constructive here. Platinum and palladium recovering. Yeah, they recovered. That's good. It's not totally out of the woods yet here. We're below there, so palladium is fighting a little bit. It needs to recover that trend line. So yeah. What else do we have here? What else do we have? Nothing more really. Nothing more. I think Novo got hit quite hard with this whole what do you call it? Oh, they kept down. It's not too bad. They had something going on with medicine, whatever, in the US to be really cheap. But let's see. That's all, guys. Again, mixed feelings for the day here. Nothing major per se. The tech is still really strong. So that's all. I have nothing further, guys. I will upload the gold and silver video. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.